Alright, so I'm gonna show you the video that most of the lights I have the white setup right now, which is this guy here that it says cool white cleaning. And if you notice some of the lights, like for instance this guy here is not the same as the rest of the lights, and I have several of them. I don't know, sometimes it's hard to see in the camera. You can see that guy is bluish instead of the other lights are whiter. This guy also is a different color. This guy is a different color. It's a little bit harder to do through the camera, but even here, I mean, you can tell that guy here is bluish than the rest of the guy. So I mentioned that to Raul, so he noticed that yeah, there is something wrong with those lights. The other thing I'm gonna show you is if I go and I change it to red, the pins go red, but if you notice, I only have one light red back there. I have this line here with red, and let me change the other side. It's only 2 or 3 lights changing to red. If I go here to orange and orange, as you see, the orange lights are fine, but right away you can tell here how this guy here is lighter than the rest of the lights. There are many lights that you can see. Some of them, they look darker, lighter. So to me, they're burned, all of them. The orange programming is fine, except for the pins are red instead of being orange. If I go to yellow, you can tell this light here is not the other ones. I mean, I can tell right away that is different color. Here you can tell that one too. The one all the way to the corner, all this line here, I mean, it's like a yellowish instead of. There is another one right there, another one right there, and even here you can tell that last one. And this is on the orange. If I go back again and I go to green, the pins are off. I only have, see, that one is flashing. I got only one greenish over here, one greenish, one line, and nothing there. And you see how some of the pins goes off, some of the pins go on. If I go to here to blue, alright, blue seems to be programmed okay all the way around. Then I'm gonna change this thing to magenta, this one to magenta. It looks to me that it didn't change. The only line that it changed as magenta is this line here. Everything else stays blue. The pins are off again. At the end you can see some purplish, pinkish, and bluish. You can see at the end how that one is there. It's like a pinkish. So all the programming and all the colors is wrong. If I go here, cyan, they only changed this line here. It's hard to tell with the camera, but all of them are bluish still. The pins are cyan. That line, like I mentioned, is cyan. Most of them, they're multicolors, bluish colors. Now if I go red and blue, it's supposed to be one red, one blue, but you see, I only see the blue here. But then this guy is off, the other guy back there is off. The first line is bluish, this line here is off. This one is bluish and this one is red, so I guess that's the way it's supposed to be, one red, one blue. But this one is off. At the end, on all the seating, you see that is only bluish showing. The pin stay on the last color, so it didn't change blue and red. If I go here again to triple color one, no idea what triple color one means, but I can tell right away that it's missing here. It's supposed to be, I guess, 3 different colors. This one is off, that line over there is off, all those 2 lines are off. At the end I can see the red, the white, and the blue. You can tell right there they're supposed to be this way, but over here you see it's no colors at all. The pins continue to be just the last color that it was, cyan or whatever color was. If I go here, triple color 2, I can tell that this one seems to be, all of them light up, but I don't know exactly what a triple color means because I see just multicolors like a rainbow all the way around. But you can tell right away that these lights definitely burn because I see greenish, pinkish, and 3 colors in one. If I go to one white, this is the one that you can tell right away which one are burned, which one are not. Through the camera it's hard to tell again, but you see this one is whiter, this one is dimmer. All these lines here are whiter, but these ones too are dimmer. If I go to cool white, some of them I can see pinkish and whitish at the same time, most of them, if it's not all of them. Then I go to the UV, it didn't do anything. I mean, I have UV here, the only thing I see UV are the pins, but no lights at all. If I go here to the UV for the pins, they are, what happened to that one is just that it's not lighting up, right? It's not doing anything.
18? It's probably on, but the deck light on the pin setter is washing it out.
Oh, okay, we'll check that one. Yeah. Right, so then I got the color ones. And yeah, I changed the colors except for that one that we tried to check it out. I got the white, and then numbers off, numbers on. That's we're working. So that's the problem that we have pretty much with the colors. The color programming is just not right. Another problem that I have is if I go to the video area and I try to change the channel, I select, let's say, DirecTV 6, and I don't see no image here, so I don't know what I'm changing or anything like that. I can even go to one of the Crestons. I mean, this is through the computer, but I can go to any of the Creston devices and I'll still have the same problem where I don't have no view of what I'm changing or what I'm doing. I actually had to turn on one of the screens to be able to see. The audio, I had to test it around to see if I have any issues, and then I can reply back to you guys. Another problem that I have is they took the multi-view and they asked me, and I sent a picture, they asked me to check what's the size, because it seems that they're gonna be replacing the multi-view device because it's not working for whatever reason. So I'm gonna go to the data room and show you what is the size that so this is where the multi-view is a 2U size device, and I don't have no more room. You get a bigger device, I don't have no room to move stuff around, and the rest of the racks there is no room. So you notice that they've been working on stuff, but so far still have a lot of problems.